Hello, it is 9 p.m. in RTD. It's time to English New Edition. For tonight's headlines, you have the head of state wishes the best wishes on the advent of the 2025 New Year. On the occasions of the New Year 2025, the world welcomes 2025 with the spectacular festivities. And in Gaza, the population is Welcome to our newsroom. On this first day of the New Year, the entire news team joins me in wishing you all the best for health, happiness, and success. May 2025 be a year of hope and achievement for each and every one of you. Happy New Year to you all. On the occasions of the New Year 2025, the President of the Republic, Ismail Omar Guelleh, sent his best wishes to his compatriot in his message to the nations. The head of state also took the opportunity to take a stock of the country's situation. Details with Dini Musa.
President of the Republic, His Excellency Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh, has, as every year, at the same time, at the advent of a new year, expressed his best wishes to all Djiboutians. May the year that is opening bring more well-being, progress, and prosperity to each of our citizens. Wish the head of state, rejoicing in the ever-continuing tranquility characterizing our country, the constant stability that prevails among us. Over the years and decades, we undoubtedly owe it to the maturity of our people, invariably placing above all our unity and cohesion, said in substance President Guelleh. We also owe this permanent tranquility to the merit given to the armed and security forces of our country, who always selflessly and courageously fulfill the sacred duty of upholding the integrity of property and people throughout the territory, said the head of state in the same vein. As usual, the President of the Republic then took advantage of his wishes to the nation to take stock of the situation in the region and the country, and in this regard reported on instructions given to his government to confer on our country all the virtues of an immeasurable economic sovereignty. This is an imperative that is all the more sensitive today, as the ability of our countries to achieve economic viability is increasingly undermined by the consequences of geopolitics in perpetual redefinition and by the inconveniences caused by exogenous, unpredictable, and transcontinental crisis, highlighted President Guelleh. Rest assured, my dear citizens, that at the state level everything will always be implemented in the fight for the dignity of our people, stressed the head of state in the same section, also touching on the efforts constantly undertaken in favor of peace and regional stability. We will always act in favor of peace and regional understanding, essential prerequisites for achieving the integration of the economies of this part of the world, reiterated President Ismail Omar Guelleh, who also had a special thought for the Palestinian brother people, whose bravery and resilience he praised in the face of the criminal diktat denying them their inalienable and natural right to freely dispose of the land of their ancestors.
On the occasions of the New Year 2025, the head of state exchanged greetings with his compatriots from brotherly and friendly countries. Numerous messages of congratulations from the leaders of these nations are currently arriving at the Presidency of the Republic. These messages wish health and happiness to the President, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, and also address their best wishes to the Djiboutian peoples, expressing wishes for progress, prosperity, and well-being. For his part, the President of the Republic conveyed similar messages to his peers, expressing his hope for greater integration and complementarity between the world cultural communities. Last night, Djibouti celebrated the New Year in a warm and festive atmosphere. Families, often accompanied by their children, took to the street for evening strolls, enjoying the fresh air and general effervescence. Young people, meanwhile, gathering in the liveliest neighborhoods, filling the streets with their laughter and cheerful conversation. Traffic was particularly heavy, with lines of cars moving slowly along to the sounds of horns. Terrace cafe and the street stalls attracted large numbers of people, contributing to the convivial atmospheres of the evening. Meanwhile, the security forces deployed in large numbers ensured safety and the smooth flow of traffic. Last night, Djibouti demonstrated its spirit of community and solidarity by celebrating the passage of the New Year's in an atmosphere of festivity and sharing.
نمال في كي لباتنا كي كونو يلقيدا قبوتي ومتا وغري عافيتاي ددالاي بسو مرحو إدتان سنة نيكاي عصبة سنة سيني ديامحي
xuska munaasabadda sanadka cusub agaasimaha idaacadda iyo shaqaalaha idaacadda dhammaantood iyo aniguba waxaan nii rajaynaynaa sanad wacan oo wanaagsan oo bashbash iyo barwaaqo iyo caafimaad iyo caano iyo nimcad dhammaanteen bay noole allaha ka dhigo bonane bon santé
bonane bon santé.
The world welcomes 2025 with the spectacular festivities resonating across every time zone to celebrate the new year in an explosion of joy and hope. From Pacific Island to major metropolises, each region is marked this transition with fervor despite the challenges of the past year. Kiriti Mati, the first to cross the midnight threshold, kicked off a series of global celebrations in Auckland, New Zealand. Enthusiastic crowds admired a light show around the Sky Tower. In Tokyo and Seoul, thousands of people took the streets to celebrate the arrivals of 2025 in an electric atmosphere. Sydney, true to tradition, lit up the sky with its calling country fireworks display at 9 p.m. Paying homage to indigenous peoples, the symbolic gestures celebrated in a convivial atmosphere recall the importance of cultural roots while turning a page towards the future. Against this backdrop of hope and solidarity, 2025 promises to be a year of renewal. Fireworks, dances, and traditions united humanity in a universal alliance, testifying to a shared desire to build a promising future filled with diversity and opportunity. SGTD celebrates an all-time record with more than 1,200,000 TU. The SGTD has reached a historic milestone, achieving an annual throughput of over 1,200,000 20-foot equivalent unit in 2024, an unprecedented record for Djibouti and Africa. To mark this achievement, a celebration ceremony was held last night at the terminal, bringing together SGTD employees and management. This exceptional milestone, considered a major feat in the regional port sector, testifying to SGTD's strategic importance for maritime trade. This success also reinforces Djibouti's position as a key hub for global and regional trade. By reaffirming its commitment to operational excellence, SGTD continues to play a key role in African trade and to make a significant contribution to the national and regional economy. At the event, SGTD Managing Director Abdullahi Addawi Sigad praised the hard work and dedication of the 500 employees who helped achieve this unrivaled level of performance. He stressed that this success reflects the combinations of modern infrastructure, efficient management, and constant investment in cutting-edge technologies and training. This unprecedented record marks a decisive step for SGTD and lays the foundation for even greater ambitions in the year to come, enthusiast the Managing Director. The Djibouti National Police Hospital organized a vast blood drive yesterday, mobilizing all its medical staff. More than 150 police volunteers answered to the call, offering their blood to meet the needs of the hospital maternity wards as well as those of other departments requiring transfusions. This initiative will replenish the hospital's blood supply for several months. In addition to the maternity ward, the precious liquids will also be used to treat cancer patients. The police hospital is in fact the only medical facility in Djibouti to treat solid tumor disease, whether solid and hemopathic cancers. From the early hours of the morning, technicians from the National Police Laboratory deployed materials and logistical resources to manage the flow of donors from various units, including Interventionist Company, the Police Academy, Diplomatic Security Unit, the RAID, as well as headquarters. The General Directors of the National Police played a key role in the success of the day, testifying to the strong commitment and constant mobilizations of the command to meet the needs of the Djiboutian population. On Monday, December 30, 2024, the UNFD organized a specialized training sessions on agropastoralism at the inspections of Tajora. The event was attended by key figures including the Vice President of the Regional Council, the Tajora Regional Inspectors, and the Coordinator of the National Literacy Programs, part of the Integrated Water Resources Management Project, and financed by the International Fund for Agricultural Development. This training course was the result of an agreement signed between UNFD and the Ministry of Agriculture. Its main objective was to sensitize and train the literacy teachers and the national literacy programs to the impact of the global warming on the environment and human communities. To this end, UNFD developed a practical guide on agropastoralism designed to introduce trainers to sustainable and autonomous production techniques. The guide aims to strengthen the ability of literacy trainers to raise awareness among rural populations of climate challenges and appropriate solutions while promoting their economic independence. This initiative reflects UNFD's commitment to promoting the empowerment of rural communities and encouraging the responsible and sustainable management of the natural resources in Djibouti. And at the urges of the State Secretariat for Sport, the Djiboutian Badminton Federation, in collaboration with the Ministry of National Education, organized a ceremony to distribute equipment as part of the Badminton for All project. This initiative aims to promote the practice of badminton within the selected pilot schools, beneficiaries schools, including schools of excellence, Fukuzawa Middle School, Special Educator Center for Children with Special Needs. The equipment distributed was generously donated by the Azerbaijan Badminton Federation, testifying to a fruitful international collaboration in favor of the development of these sporting disciplines in Djibouti. The ceremony was presided over by Musa Daher, president of the Djibouti Badminton Federation, accompanied by members of his team. In his speech, he expressed his gratitude to the Ministry of Education for facilitating school access to the project and to the Azerbaijan Badminton Federation for its invaluable support. He also stressed the importance of this initiative, which represents an essential step towards introducing and democratizing badminton among Djiboutian youth. Thanks to this joint effort, this discipline promises to gain in popularity and help diversify sporting activities in Djibouti in the years to come. On Tuesday, December 21, 2024, the Ali Sabih Customs Brigade, in collaboration with the Bias Army and the National Police, carried out a large-scale operation which resulted in the seizures of a large quantity of contraband goods, mainly cut from Ethiopia. These illicit products were destined to the capital. During this operation, the security forces intercepted 1,300 kilograms of cat, which were immediately seized in accordance with the current procedures. All the confiscated goods were then destroyed in the presence of Mr. Mohammed Momin Hassan, head of the Al Sabih Customs Brigade, during the destruction ceremony. Mohammed Momin Hassan stressed the importance of this operation. For the regional scene, Indian crows, an invasion species in Kenya, are causing serious economic and ecological damage. Their population, estimated at 700,000, disrupt farms, reduces food resources, attack animals, and carries disease dangerous to humans. Calling initiatives are ineffective, and experts recommend a regional strategy to limit their spread and protect ecosystems and the economy. For the international scene, in 24 hours, the Israeli offensive in northern Gaza has caused 27 deaths, worsening the humanitarian crisis. Israelis limited access to essential aid, blocking 60% of UN-coordinated movement and dismantling the population's means of survival. In addition, the international warrant have been issued against the Israeli Prime Minister for war crimes and genocide. Tunisia Guantanamo detainees repatriated after 22 years in captivity. Rida Ben Salah Al Yazidi, a Tunisian detainee at Guantanamo prisons, has been returned to his country after lengthy examinations by U.S. authorities. Al Yazidi, 59 years, has been incarcerated since the prison opened on January 11, 2002, and has been accused of belonging to Al-Qaeda. The Pentagon stated that Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin supported a transfer, marking a further step in the drive to reduce the present population at Guantanamo. And this is it for the news. Thanks for watching us. Have a good evening.